What makes this case unique is Bonner's role within Point72 and the information she says she has at her fingertips. Bonner runs Point72's talent analytics team, meaning she has data including compensation about many of the firm's employees. She told me how that data led her to file the suit back in February.
So I see all the relevant talent data about investment professionals, which means that I see things like female candidates coming out of college have to have GPAs and SATs that are 20 to 25% higher than their male peers to get the exact same job. I see all kinds of data at really every stage.
What was the final straw for you that caused you to file?
It was hearing other women's stories, but it was also being there and knowing that these other men who have less and worse objectively experience getting paid double and triple what I'm making, and then seeing these other women who have great talent, contributing significantly to the firm, getting passed over, getting sidelined, getting demeaned. It just really hit my limit.
I think a lot of people in your position would have just quit. What was it that made you say, no, I want to see this through, I want to go the litigation route to find a conclusion here? I
certainly tried to make change internally, and I just couldn't let it go. I just couldn't walk away from the problem. It's too important, it was too blatant, and it's been going on for way too long. I just couldn't help but fight it.
Can you describe for me how you define the culture at Point72 and ways in which you were uncomfortable as you laid out in the lawsuit?
I think it was important to share some of the data so that people know that this is there's a pure data-driven case. But I also thought it was important to share some of these other stories that bring color to the environment so people can understand what it's like to walk past the president's office or sit in his office while the word pussy is written on the whiteboard above his head. I think it's important for people to understand what it's like when a male colleague offers up his assistant for sex to another male colleague. I think people need to understand what that feels like and how absolutely degrading it is to try and feel like you have a professional presence when this is clearly how women are viewed.
Bonner says that sexual harassment and the wage gap are a form of gender discrimination because they make women want to leave the workforce. In a statement to CNBC, a spokesperson for Point72 says, contrary to Ms. Bonner's assertions, this lawsuit is replete with allegations that are false or based on unsubstantiated hearsay, and that she never brought to the attention of firm management. Point72 goes on to say that the firm was already addressing the underrepresentation of women and minorities with a series of initiatives designed to recruit and support them before Ms. Bonner was hired. But instead of working with us constructively to advance our goals of diversity and inclusion, Ms. Bonner demanded $13 million and sued when that demand was rejected, guys.
I mean, Leslie, we were just talking about this. Normally, when you have a whistleblower like this, it is somebody who is either fired or who leaves the company. She is still at Point72?
She has been at Point72 in the 120 days since she filed this lawsuit, and from my understanding, she went into work this morning.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.